Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a full face of drugstore makeup. We are going to be doing makeup nothing over 15. I'm so excited to do this video. I have all the goodies right here. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with the first product. I have this new Makeup Revolution lip balm, and this one's in the shade Strawberry. And I really do enjoy this lip balm. It really does feel like a juicy peptide on your lips. So I've been loving to use this one. It does have a slight smell on it. It does smells a little bit like strawberries. Feels so nice. Really definitely recommend trying this one. Okay, moving on into brows. I'm going to use the e.l.f. brow lamination. I'm not going to go into depth, but you guys already know this is one of my favorites for the brows. This is such a good one from the drugstore. Like truly, this will literally last all day and keep your brows in place. And again, loving to use that other side of the brush to lay down my brows. Getting into eyeshadow, I'm just going to go in with my Milani concealer. I don't know a good eye primer yet out in the drugstore, so for the meantime, I'm just going to use concealer. Just adding some translucent powder and setting that concealer down. Okay, for eyeshadow, I have this LA Girl eyeshadow palette. This is their Keep It Playful eye palette, and this is what the colors look like. So I'm going to try to dive in more into the browns right here, and then maybe add a little bit of pop in the middle of my eye. Shades don't have any numbers, so I'm just going to start off with this brown right here and pretty much applying that into the crease. And I do love this eyeshadow palette. I got it for the holidays last year, and it's just such a perfect palette. And ever since then I got it. I really love the way how the formula is. They are pretty blendable eyeshadows, and they just blend really well into the crease. I'm going to take the next shade right here and just pretty much add depth into the crease. Just pretty much enforcing that brown. I'll go ahead with this brown right here. Just really smoking out the outer corner of my eye. Adds a little dimension into the eyeshadow. You can see the before and after. I'm going to take these two shades right here to create a wing in my lash line. I'm going to coat a little bit of mascara before lashes. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Lash and Roll Mascara, and this one's in the shade Deep Brown. Just to add a little bit of something before we go in with lashes. This mascara, I do notice that it's a very like natural mascara. Like the pigment doesn't deposit right away. You kind of have to build it up. But it is nice when you want like that, those more natural days. On to lashes, I have two favorites from the drugstore. These are the two. The first ones are the Ardell Demi Wispies. These are a favorite of mine. A second favorite of mine are the Kiss Bare Affair lashes. These will give you a nice fluttery look to the lash. I think I'm gonna go with this one today. Very nice when you want that more fluttery look. I feel like these are just great for like overall, like you can use it in your more everyday natural days, or if you want to glam up, these are great. Before I put on the lashes, I'm going to take these two shades on the lid for a little pop. I'm going to take the middle shade and just add it right in the middle, and it gives this beautiful pop into the eyes, which I really like. Now I'm going to go in with that shade right there, just to really add that more pop into the lid. This is what the glitter looks like. So pretty. I really love this one. I'm going to apply the lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on. These are what the lashes look like. They give that nice fluttery look to your eye without it being too much. I just love them. Seriously, definitely recommend them, trying them out. Okay, moving on, let's get into complexion. First product I'm going to dive in is with this e.l.f. liquid poreless primer. It's such a nice primer if you want to smooth your pores. This one is pretty much the liquid version of their original putty primer. I like this one because it's just so easy to blend and it just really melts into your skin. Just really focusing that on the T-zone. This is really nice for those smoothing purposes. Now I do want to add a little bit of glow in the outer perimeter of my skin. That's when I love to go in with this e.l.f. liquid filter. This is their Halo Glow liquid filter in the shade 4 medium. I shake this up and I pretty much apply it in the parts where I want to be glowy. Like applying it here and then over here, just pretty much on the high points of the face. And this product is such a staple. I just love using this product under foundation. You can see it gives that natural glow into the skin. I just love it. You can see how beautiful that glow is. I feel like that's just gonna be like a forever purchase for me because it just gives this beautiful glow into the skin. I love that one. For foundation, if you don't have this in your collection, what are you doing? I just feel like this foundation is a foundation you should have in your collection. This is the L'Oreal True Match Foundation. I have this one in the shade N6. This is such a favorite of mine. It just gives this natural finish into your skin. I just love it. This literally gives Armani vibes, like not even kidding. So shaking it up, I don't know if this is going to match me right now. It might be a little bit too light. Oh, maybe it's not that bad. I was thinking about mixing in with some bronzing drops, but you know, maybe it will work. Let me just go ahead and apply it. So just going in with 2 pumps of this one. You know what? I'm going to add a little bit of some bronzing drops. I have the e.l.f. Skin bronzing drops and this one's in the shade Pure Gold. I'm going to add a little bit just to add a little bit of a bronzing effect to my foundation. Just going to add like a few drops and mix it in. Those bronzing drops are perfect, so if you have like your winter foundations, you can definitely use those to darken your foundation. I truly love this one. This one just gives a nice natural finish into the skin. Like, look at that. It just looks so pretty. And it just feels so lightweight on the skin. Something about this formula, it just feels so weightless on the skin. I just don't know how to explain it. Like, the best way I can compare it to is the Armani foundation. That's how it feels, like this liquidy, lightweight, like texture. It's just so breathable onto your skin. So if you haven't tried it out, I definitely recommend you picking her up. She is definitely worth trying. Moving on to bronzer, one of my favorites that I've been loving is this ColourPop Sticks Bronze Stick. And this one's in the shade Moonstone Beach. I love this one. It just gives this beautiful natural bronze into the skin. And you can see how it gives this natural bronze into the skin. Okay, for liquid blush, I'm very excited for this one. This is the e.l.f. liquid blush. If you don't have these in your collection, what are you doing? They definitely nailed it with the formulation of these liquid blushes. So the shades that I'm going to try out today are Suave Mauve and Dusty Rose. I'm going to mix these two. This is what the applicator looks like. I like to mix in with these two shades since they're both like rosy colors. Going in with Dusty Rose on the bottom just to really give that diffused blush look. I pretty much like to blend out the lighter shade first into my cheeks and then go upwards towards the darker shade just to give like that seamless blend. And just look at that, it blended out so quick, so easy, and it looks so seamless on the cheeks. This is what the blush looks like truly just another product that I feel like e.l.f. killed it. Definitely recommend trying these. Okay, for concealer, I love doing my concealer concoction. So I love mixing these two. We have the Milani concealer and this one's in the shade light beige. I have the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C8. So I like to go in with the Milani for more like concealing purposes. It does give me that brightness though. But I do like to mix in with this one since it has a more peach undertone. I like to apply this right in the middle just to really give me that brightness effect. And you can see how nice and seamless that looks. And it really does give me that brightening effect under my eyes. And any excess, I like to apply it into my forehead. And just taking my blush brush and blending out the edges. Moving on to powder, I'm going to go in with these ColourPop setting powder. This is their translucent setting powder. And I like this one because it does give a more natural finish into the under eyes. Just do a little pat and removing any excess and setting the under eyes. I'm going to bake a little bit since it does give like that brightness effect. I do dust it off right away because I don't like the way how powder feels sit under my eyes for a long time. This is how the powder looks on the skin. It is really bright, but I do fix it with like powder, then like bronzer and blush, and everything just comes together. I just like the way how this powder feels on my skin. It doesn't feel completely matte. It still has some sort of like, not a glow, but like just like naturalness coming through. It doesn't look dull or like flat on your skin. Okay, next up is a new product for me. I didn't know I didn't have like a powder to sit for the perimeter of my face. I usually go in with my Sephora collection, but that's like over 15. So I picked up this powder and this is the L'Oreal powder foundation and I picked it up in the shade 260 Golden Sun. So I've never tried this powder and I'm hoping this is a good one since I just love their bronzer so much. I figured why not? And I hope this is a good shade for me. Let's apply it. And I love setting the outer perimeter of my face because I just feel like once you have that light layer of powder, I know that applying bronzers and blush are going to apply more smoothly. Grabbing some and then tapping off the excess and then really setting the skin. I'm going to set only this side to really see if there's a difference. Just lightly dusting this in the outer perimeter of my skin. Okay, you can totally see a difference this side compared to that side. Let me see up close. So that's nice. It definitely set my makeup in the most natural way. It doesn't look heavy. It actually smoothed out my complexion. Oh, just really impressed with this one. I'm going to set the other side. So it didn't take away like that glow that I have going in my skin from those glowing products. Gave a nice blurred look into the skin. Okay, wow, you can see like there's some sort of glow going in my skin since I had applied those cream products. But this is what it looks like, and that looks pretty good. It doesn't look heavy. It looks like skin, but it does give like that blurring effect. Really impressed with this one. I can't wait to use it more in the future. Okay, moving on into blush. I've been absolutely loving this NYX Buttermelt blush. And I have this one in the shade Feeling Butter. And this is such a good one. And I believe they come in like different formulations. So some are like coming more in like in a matte version and some can come more glowy. This one is more of a glowy version. You can already tell the glow. Love, love, love this one for everyday makeup. It just gives this natural, beautiful like color into my skin. It just gives this natural color into the skin while giving that glow. I just feel like this is perfect if you don't want to wear like highlighter. You can see how beautiful that shade is. It just gives this beautiful color into my skin. I just love it. This is what the blush looks like. So pretty. I'm serious. It just gives this nice flushed color into the cheeks. I just really enjoy this one. I was really debating whether I should include this product into the video because honestly I feel like it's very hard to find bronzers for more like darker, medium to dark skin. So the only one that's like over 15 is this bronzer, but I just truly love this bronzer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer. And I have this one in the shade 400 Tan. So I just feel like with bronzers, it's really hard to find like a good bronzer with a good selective shade range. So I just feel like this is the only bronzer that I feel like has a decent shade range, specifically for the medium like shades and up. But I just truly love this formula. It really does give a beautiful bronze into the skin. This is actually very pigmented, but of course you can build it up as much as you want to. I'm just applying a little bit off my forehead, and you can see it adds a little bit of like that bronze without it looking too heavy or dark or muddy. It's the only one with a decent shade range. Please let me know if there's other like affordable brands that have a good shade range, because I would definitely check it out. But for now, I just love this one. So I don't think I need any more glow because I feel like I'm already a little bit glowy. But I am going to recommend two highlighters for you guys, and they're these two right here. This is the Essence Pure Nude Highlight, and I definitely like to use this one for like that everyday glow. And this one's in the shade Be My Highlight. And this one is the NYX Born to Glow Highlight. This is going to be more of like that glow icy highlight. And this one's in the shade Platinum Status and Diamond Chains. So I like this one when I really want that glow, that beaming highlighting glow. I like to go in with this one. And it does come with also a little glitter sparkle side. And it does come with like a sparkle side. So I don't know which one to use today. Maybe I'll go in with Essence. But then I just love the other one too. Okay, let me just try both so you guys can see how they both look on camera. So this one is the Essence one, and again, this is going to be more of like that skin light. This is going to be more of like that skin like coming through glow into your skin, and it just looks so pretty. Let me add a little bit more. You see, it's just like that natural glow from within. Like, it's just so pretty. So this is what the Essence looks like. It truly gives like that natural glow from within. Like, I'm naturally glowing. I just love this one. And let me show you what the NYX looks like. This is, yeah, this is immediately like booming, like that beaming glow. You want that beaming glow that you can see from afar. You can definitely see like the difference. This is giving beaming, and this is giving like wet from within glow, you know? So when I'm doing glam, I definitely love a glow like this one, but when I'm doing more natural makeup, I do like to go in with this type of glow. I definitely recommend this from the drugstore. Okay, I'm going to finish up the eyes. I'm going to use the same shades that I used in my crease on my lower lash line. This is the LA Girl eyeliner in the shade brown. Pretty much adding this in my waterline. Again, going back with that mascara for my lower lashes. To add a little bit of an inner corner highlight, and I'm going to add this Hard Candy Fix My Halo highlight, and this one's in the shade. That's pretty much the shade. It says Fix My Halo. It's like their silvery shade. Add this for a little pop. I'm going to touch up my brows a little bit with this Maybelline brow pen, and I have this one in the shade Ash Brown. Okay, moving on into lips, I have this new lip liner from Maybelline. This is their Lifter liner. I have this one in the shade Let's Bounce. I'm going to use this to line my lips. This is a very creamy formula, which I really do enjoy. And it just gives this natural lips like my lips, but better. And with this Milani matte lipstick, and this one's in the shade Pleasure. And just adding a little bit on the middle of my lips. And I have two lip glosses that I just love from the drugstore. I have the NYX Butter Gloss. This one is the Milani lip gloss. I'm going to go ahead and apply the NYX Butter Gloss. And this one's in the shade Praline. Such a pretty lip combo. Okay guys, and the last step for this makeup tutorial is setting spray. You guys already know Milani Make It Last is just an OG for a reason. We're going to do a little spritz of this one. Shake it up and then spritz away. Okay guys, this is the full face of drugstore makeup. Love the way how it turned out. Nothing was over 15 except the bronzer. But overall, I just love the way how it turned out. It just shows that you can do a full face of makeup and it doesn't have to break the budget. Definitely follow these steps and the products that I used in today's video. Let me know what do you guys think down in the comments. Let me know any more ideas you guys might have for me. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next time. Bye.